Welcome everyone. I will be giving a series of invitations, and they are invitations, they're not assignments. So if the way that I give an invitation isn't quite working for you, if you find yourself tensing up and trying to do it just right, let that go. Modify it quietly for however it'll work for you so that you can really just relax. So this first series of invitations we'll just do standing right here in this place. Let's start for a moment by just arriving here and look around at the place we're in now.
Amos Clifford, you literally wrote the book on forest bathing, and I'm so excited to talk to you about it because it's something I've always been interested. I've always wanted to try. For folks who've never heard of it, how would you define it?
Well, it's a practice of just coming out into a beautiful natural area, if you have one nearby, and relaxing, leaving the cell phone behind, and just sitting in the sensory immersion, noticing what is it that you're seeing? What are you feeling on your skin? You feel that right now? You
Breeze.
feel that forest
Breeze.
right now?
Yeah.
Noticing what about that is pleasurable. And so we work with all the senses when we're doing forest bathing. We don't go far. If I guide a 3-hour walk, we'll go maybe a quarter mile. So it's very relaxed. It's much more about being here than it is about getting somewhere else, getting there.
It's more about being fully at point A than getting to point B. But there have actually been some studies as to the benefits, health benefits of forest bathing.
Yes.
And we're talking about actual scientific results that suggest that your immune system is bolstered just by being out here bathing in the woods.
Yes. There are many researchers all around the world now who are picking this up and doing a lot of studies that are now exploring new domains of the benefits. But in the early research, some of the things that were established is that our immune functioning would improve largely as a result of resetting our nervous systems, getting away from the stressors that kind of unbalance our nervous systems, coming out here into this very natural, relaxed area where our bodies know what to do here, just how to heal themselves. And so there's quite a big literature now on the benefits, and some of the things that are happening now that in the research that I like seeing are studies with specific groups. So for example, one of the guides that we trained recently is a teacher at Harvard Medical School. She's been taking physicians in training out on forest bathing, and they report this really helps us with the stress of this educational regimen that we're in.
The forest doesn't charge you a copay.
Well, it doesn't. Not yeah, and I like when I go forest bathing, I like spending time with trees, and I'll talk to trees and listen to them. And you know what about trees? They're not judgmental. They're not making a diagnosis. They're not billing by the hour, and they're about the best listeners around that I know.
You've suggested that this is not meditating. You don't go into the woods and tell yourself, you got to get Zen right now. You got to meditate. You got to clear your mind of thoughts. It's not that.
Meditation happens naturally. When we try to make it happen, often we create barriers to its natural appearance. So what I do when I guide is I don't suggest to people that we're going to meditate or be mindful, because trying to make that happen can get in the way. But watch, it's going to happen naturally. You're going to, without needing to name it or think about it, you will naturally come into a state of increased calm, increased focus, less of the monkey mind activity in the brain. Like most guides I know, when we guide an experience like this, we feel a lot of benefit from it ourselves. And I notice, for me, I feel more relaxed and a greater sense of joy than I did at the beginning, and also happy to meet new friends, Teresa and Ian, who joined us for the walk, and then this team of people from the Association of Nature and Forest Therapy, who work here at our Prescott office. So I feel gratitude for all.
And thank you. Thank you from the Northern Arizona Daily Mix for letting us crash your forest bath.